So let me zoom in on a very particular aspect of street fighting where, with all due respect, I disagree with Mr. Joe Rogan and George St. Pierre on, which is the suit and tie situation. Now, to criticize GSP, yeah, he's very accomplished and everything, but to criticize him for a bit, he made claims about how dangerous the tie is in a street fighting situation without ever having used it in a fighting situation. So he made sort of broad proclamations without understanding the fundamentals. So I thought I would go to somebody who thinks in systems. What do you think? Is it dangerous to wear a tie or not in a grappling situation versus all the other weapons?
We're talking about in a street fight here. Because it would be rather strange to wear a tie in a grappling competition.
It would be. Yes, in a street fight situation.
Okay, yeah.
Joe Rogan thinks it is like the most dangerous. It's like it becomes your weakest point if you wear a tie because it's very easy to choke. George St. Pierre seemed to have agreed with that. Also, George added that you can grab the and pull the person down to a knee. Yeah, so this is the go-to. Joe Rogan will go for the choke. George St. Pierre will go for the tie to the knee, which I was saying is ridiculous. So what do you think?
Okay. First up, I actually can speak with experience on this because I worked as a bouncer for over a decade, and most of the clubs I worked at did not require a suit and tie, but occasionally they did. Okay, let's first differentiate between the kinds of threats when you wear a tie.
Yes.
If you wear a tie, if there is going to be a threat, by far the more important threat is not strangulation. Okay, being strangled by your tie is possible, but it is a poor choice. There are many other ways to strangle people that are far more efficient. If I strangle with by your tie, I'm literally in front of you. That means as I go to apply the stranglehold, I can easily be eye gouged, et cetera, et cetera. If you're going to strangle people on the street, do it from behind, and there's just much better ways to do it than that.
Hear that, Joe Rogan?
With regards to the snap down question, that is more of a problem. I always recommend if you are going to work as a bouncer with a tie, wear a clip-on tie, so it just comes off immediately. If you don't like clip-ons, then you can use a bow tie. I used to work for years with in hip-hop clubs with members of the Nation of Islam security team that were known. They had various factions, but the one I worked with were the X-Men, and they would always wear bow ties, which of course can't be grabbed. Now, the bow tie was a recognizable part of their brand as security guards, so everyone knew that that's what they wore. If I wore a bow tie in a security situation, people would probably think that I was some kind of Nancy boy, and want to fight with me. So I couldn't wear one. So I would always wear a tie which you should become familiar with, Mr. Fridman. That's the Texas bolo tie, which is a kind of shoestring tie, which is very, very thin, almost like shoestring and rather short, and just has a simple pendant in the middle. This is perfect if you need to wear a tie in a situation where you believe there's a high likelihood of you being grabbed.
Because it can't be grabbed.
Yeah, there's nothing to grab. It's literally like string. Like if you pulled it, it would just slip through your hand. That tie that you're wearing now, that would give me tremendous control of your head. And I could easily turn it into a hockey fight situation where your head was being pulled down out of balance and you would have a hard time recovering. So strangulation, not really a problem. Getting pulled down, possible problem. Solutions, clip-on tie, bow tie, or if you don't want to look like a Nancy boy, wear a bolo tie.
Beautiful. So you disagree with Joe Rogan and agree with George St. Pierre. I love it. I feel like this is an instruction we put together here on street fighting and the tie.